Okay, we have our story here of good versus evil. We're Susan, and this portion here is the snack bar. That is like a little notification. Snack bar in Flet, it's also in Flutter, is for temporary notifications and messages. We're using it a little fun and non-traditional way. Normally, you would put the snack bar at the bottom of the screen, right? Like something is happening and the thing automatically will disappear with the default settings, and you can change it too. So usually it says, okay, it was successful, right? So we did the change, and it's like a notification that the change of the character was successful. And it's supposed to be for brief information, although we are using it as part of our story plot line here. Provides user feedback or would confirm actions. It will auto dismiss. It doesn't block the UI and is often positioned at the bottom of the screen. Boom. The syntax is straightforward. FT is for Flet. We have the snack bar. The content here, you can put whatever you want. We're using text. You don't have to use text. You could put other things here like images. And the opening and closing is controlled by a Boolean variable. Open is true, it means that it's showing, and false is that it will be hidden. So you can open and control it also manually. So in your app, we have the snack bar here. We're using a key for the snack bar to give us control over that individual instance of the snack bar, and we're using also the key to control whether it's open or closed. So this is a Boolean setup here. So snack bar key is greater than 0. It's either true or false, right? So it's Boolean logic. If it's greater than 0, then it's going to open. And if it's 0, then it will close. So on the close, so after it is dismissed automatically, it'll set it back to 0. We're using the state of the Flet application to control the visibility of the snack bar. And the way that we do it is we use a key here, which is a number, and we have the snack bar if it's open. If it's greater than 0, it's going to show. And when it's automatically dismissed by the snack bar logic that's built in, we set it back to 0. So to trigger it showing in our handle selection of the drop-down menu, we add 1 to the snack bar key, which will force it to be shown. I had some problems when I didn't use the key, and I think the key is just more consistent. So the key, it'll create a new instance of the snack bar. And we're using the string for the key. So when we change the key, there's a new snack bar. So it's going to show the snack bar even if the snack bar is already open. You could show multiple snack bars in sequence. So it may work without the key, but the behavior might not be as consistent in certain types of usage. That's why we're using the key. It just makes it more stable in my experience. Our example that you learned today, it changes the snack bar message based on changing the state. So to build your snack bar here, you do need the content. That's the thing that's shown at the bottom. All right, so this is the content here. Open, whether it's open or closed. There's a key which is optional, but we're using it to make it more stable. And there's a on dismiss, which we're using it. It's also optional. There's other Flet UI elements such as the dialog or the banner. The snack bar is non-blocking, and the dialog will block the UI. So it's like, oh, do you agree to, I don't know, accepting the cookie or something, right? That's a dialog. The SnackBar is for temporary notification, where you don't need interaction from the user. It's going to disappear automatically. There's a property content, which you can use to display different types of things. In our case, it's a piece of text. The property open controls whether the snack bar is shown or not. There's a key, which we are using, which identifies that specific instance of the snack bar, and it'll make the behavior, I guess, more consistent or easier, also easier to debug. There's on dismiss, so when the snack bar automatically disappears, we're going to run a callback or a function once it's dismissed. And in our case, the callback sets it back to 0, which is the state that we're using to show that it is closed. You can also use it with state, and we are using it with the use state of the Flet application that's built in.